and it's a way for a lot of like struggling youth to make money and like interact with people. But I think that people should stop rapping about violence, because it's just inspiring other people to rap about violence and like do violence because they think it's cool. So there is like downsides to it, but overall I don't think it should be banned, because everyone is allowed to express like whatever they want through freedom of speech, innit? So yeah, that's my views on drill.
And if you had a message for young people watching and those youth struggling, what would you say to them? I
think people should they can continue to make the drill genre, but maybe you should switch up the lyrics, because someone ain't gonna want you to walk into their record label talking about who you just killed last week. Like, it's not good publicity, and like you can't get far with that, innit? So I think people just need to change what they're rapping about.
Big up v4yavmedia. My name's Dante. I'm a vocalist in a band at the moment. I'm trying to branch out into different aspects of the music industry. I listen to a lot of trap, listen to a lot of different types of music, jump up, drum and bass, hardstyle. Just yeah, well-rounded musician in general. My views on trap music and how it's affecting the youth these days. I think where violence is concerned, I think that when you grow up in the streets, when you're in that sort of area and that vibes, that's already there. I reckon that the music is just sort of bringing that out of the younger youth. So, you know, creating a, music is somebody's home. And when you listen to that stuff, you're sort of brought into it, and that becomes a culture itself, being in a different type of zone. To be honest, I don't think trap music should be banned. I think if you're taking away from something, it's just going to cause more havoc. Music's sort of like it brings a lot of people together, and I think an atmosphere is created definitely when younger youth or people have a connection to music. So nah, I don't think it should be banned. I think it does good. I think it does a lot of good. It brings a lot of people together at the end of the day. To be honest with you, I'd say, violence has always been there. Violence will always be there, no matter what. In any city, any country, any continent, you're gonna have violence. And I think, yeah, cool, the music sort of amps up some of the younger youth these days, and it sort of brings them, yeah, everybody likes a bit of music. There's some music that sort of unfurls something out of somebody. They can't control it. But nah, I don't think it's having a direct impact on violence, because violence is always gonna be there. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man.
And lastly, in terms of the reasons why, what would you say are some of the reasons why maybe crime is on the rise in London at such a rapid pace, in terms of it escalating with so many murders occurring this year alone?
Well, to be honest, yeah, I think the government plays a big part in it. The world we live in is a massive grey area. There's no morally right, there's moral right and wrong, but a lot of people operate in the grey area, including the government. There's nothing, there's things that we'll never really know, and I feel as if prices going up. There's a lot of different types of things, like inflation, are playing a big part in why people are more violent. Sometimes people just don't have money to survive. I know that's hard to imagine, but yeah, that's my views on it.
And lastly, anything to share? You want to share a song with us?
Yeah, let me see. What am I gonna sing? I'm gonna sing an acoustic piece by a band called Woe Is Me. It's called Fame Over Device. I'm just gonna sing you a little bit for it. All that you taught me to be was a mope or a dreamer that only refused to dream. Oh, Savior, please. My voice is peeking through your speakers, and speaking just to show you the way. How could you shelter me out? I'm much older now. Oh, you shouted like a beaker when I only wanna show you the way. Cool.
Thanks, bro. Lastly, bro, any message for the young people watching, man?
Yeah, you know what? Keep your head up. You're gonna go down a path in your life. Everybody's path's different. Just stay down your road. Be good to people. Good will come to you. Just, watch out for others. Stay out of trouble.
Hi, my name's Hannah, and I'm studying music production, and I aspire to be a producer one day. So I'm just talking about my opinions on trap music and whether it influences young children or young people and it promotes crime. I think that with trap music and a lot of music, it is just an entertainment thing. These people are performing, not all of them do what they say they do in their music, and with or without trap music or music that promotes crime, there will be crime anyway. And it's about young people knowing that you don't have to go and do everything that you hear about, or that's not your lifestyle. It's glamorized, but it's not as glamorous as it looks, and not everyone that's rapping about it or talking about it is actually doing them things, and some of them are just performers at the end of the day. So yeah. So my opinion on people saying things like trap music or drill promotes crime or promotes that sort of gang culture, I don't think that's true. There's going to be, I believe there's going to be gangs, there's going to be crime whether there's music there or not. And before that music came along, there was crime and there was gang culture, and there's a lot of other things that influence this sort of culture and this sort of lifestyle. It's not just music, and every sort of thing is expressed through music, including that. So with music, I think it's a form of self-expression, and people express themselves through music. Even they don't do everything they say they do, some of them, and it's a way to express themselves, and sort of it's their fantasy, it's their place that they want to be. And I think music should be used to express yourself, to have fun, to listen to, and that's how it should be. It shouldn't come with everything else that it comes with, because it's just unnecessary and it's kind of petty.
When you say everything else, do you mean like the stereotypes and the judgments?
The stereotypes of it, the judgments of it. In terms of banning certain types of music, I think you're banning people's self-expression. People use music to express themselves, to make them feel good, and that will stop that. And if they're doing music, sometimes they're not doing other stuff, and it could be worse off without it. I think a message to the young people would be, don't let yourself be manipulated, don't be influenced by the people around you, don't believe that that glamorous lifestyle is really what it is, you know, just use your head, sort of listen to people around you who want good for you, don't want bad for you, because a lot of people want the best for themselves and it won't better you.
Trademark.
What's your views and feelings in terms of rap music, trap music being the reason for the rise in violence in London?
It's a bit of a both-sided argument. And some people there are pros and cons for like this, that, and pros and cons for against it. You know what I mean? But obviously, I think it's not really the music in general, but obviously music is a really thing that can inspire someone or have a bare what's the words, influence, a heavy influence on someone's characteristics. Say for example, you could be walking down the street in a bad mood for a reason, and then you're listening to maybe a track that's bare aggressive or saying this, that, and then you're gonna be raw, it's hyping you up. Whereas if you might be in a more chilled space, and you might be chilled out listening to a chilled track, and that's getting you in another wave, innit? So obviously I'm just thinking the main thing for the drill thing I can say, I think it's just because it's promoting, it's not promoting, obviously it's one of them battle things, innit? But it's verbal, them man are telling their story, these men they're telling their story, and obviously everyone's trying to basically just prove that who's better than who, innit? So that's where I think it's coming influence, but it's not I think it's the younger generation that are getting it twisted, whereas the older generation, you know what I mean, they're getting into just chilling, and more time it's the YGs that are doing this, the madness, because they're getting into their heads and thinking, oh yeah, cool, this is what man's on. Whereas in trap music, you know what I mean, that's different, that's slightly a different genre to drill. But trap music, I don't think it's a bad I don't know, that's just, it's both sided again, innit? Some people might say it's promoting drugs, this, that, where some people say right, man's just doing it for the music, it's just me just making a little change on the side because it's banging, innit? For me, I make music say trap or wavy trap, innit? So it's one of them things you're mixing. It's not I'm saying this lifestyle's that, but at the same time I'm just making it that wavy trap is you're bringing kind of a melody, the R&B side to the miracle, different type of flows to the trap. So it's not raw, it's straight certain trap, innit? But yeah, then again with the drill, I think it's just you know what I mean, again it's self-influence kind of thing. People are making the drill music not because you know what I mean, they're trying to promote bare violence all the time. It's more time, it's what they've been accustomed to or what they've been around to. It's a product of their environment, innit? So now they're trying to reach out to people and say this is where I come from, and this is what I'm making out of where I come from. Now people, more time, or even all the girls, good girls, everyone fucks with drill, innit? So you know what I mean?
So now, if some people see that raw, like drill is a good way, like if they can see that there's a way for them to like pop up here and get like recognition and make bread off it, yeah, and get out from where they are, then obviously that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna go a ham and start saying, maybe over exaggerate some things and make it sound more greasy, because that's what people want to hear. Like, you know what I mean? It's like a supply and demand thing, innit? So then again, it's like trap music. Trap music was one thing like there. Now people switch to the drill thing. So you know, it's like both those, you know what I mean? And now you got like other artists that are mixing two things, and people more time they'll go into drill. And then when it gets to the point like raw, they're popping now. Like some artists like Heady One, all them Blowski, you know what I mean? They all start switching up and getting into different flows, because you know why? They're not in that life no more. Now they're gonna project something else. You know what I mean? So it's one of them things. And yeah.
Wicked, bro. You've got a message for, if you had a message for those watching, what would it be? Especially those young people that are watching.
I don't know, if you're on the roads, innit, like, you know what I mean? So you gotta do what you gotta do at the end of the day. But also, you know, you need to think about your mind, like, deeper, like, really and truly, if you're like 16, yeah, when you get to like 20, 21, if you're not making bread and you know what I mean, you're still doing that block here, it's not even worth it. You need to go and do something like creative and like there's other ways, like, you know what I mean? Say for example, your guys are blowing like in musical side, let's say your guys are doing music, and say even if you're not the rapper or something like that, or say you guys have got projects, like get onto the projects and get all your guys like to like bang it out and get the recognition that you need, because obviously there's better opportunities now, social media, even pages, you know what I mean? That's all it takes, one of them things, that's opportunities. So every opportunity you get, just take it whilst you can, when it's too late. Like, I mean, you want to be sitting in pen when you're like thinking like, right, like, man, threw away my life, like, you know what I mean? It's one of them ones, yeah. That's it.
And love, bro, we're here 16.
Hey, I hit the trap in studio, she in love, my double life. Bad bitch and she bad as fuck, to the hold it down, I need no love. Used to do 10 toes a day to flip the packs and get this pay. On the roads, I trust no one, cause all these niggas turn into snakes. Whip it up, huh? You know bro got TT, she bad as fuck, huh? She send a pic when she cheeky, we pulling up, huh? The skiing off your main bitch, and you know don't watch nothing else, cause I stay on my grind, I ain't trying to lose focus. Step through all dripped in sauce, big back hit that or fours. They holocaust got that raw, Mitch booming they want some more. Step through all dripped in sauce, big back hit that or fours. They holocaust got that, hey. You know my ting, you know my grind, you know I'm in the trap line flex. 36Zs up in the whip, you know that take them risks. You touch my bro, the sound to the J's, can't really knew what's next. Up girl with me, give me brain, what's that man keep calling?
Mad.
It's alright, yeah?
Love, bro.
Trademark, yeah? Get to know.